California enacts age gate law for app stores. We'll talk more about it in moments, but first, one of the most affordable EVs in America, the Chevrolet Bolt, has made its long-awaited comeback. After discontinuing the Bolt in 2023, the American automaker has refreshed the popular EV with a 2027 model that has some key upgrades. Chevy said the new Bolt will be available at dealerships in the first quarter of 2026, starting with a comfort trim that goes for at least $29,990. The updated Bolt will get even cheaper in the coming months when Chevy releases an LT base model that starts at $28,995. That price tag offers an upgraded EV with an estimated range of 255 miles and peak charging speeds of up to 150 kilowatts. According to Chevy, the new Bolt can charge 2.5 times faster than the previous model, which often saw complaints about charging speed. Now, with a new LFP battery, the 2027 Bolt can charge from 10 to 80% in 26 minutes and has access to both DC fast charging and Tesla's supercharger network thanks to a native NACS port. Along with an 11-inch driver display, the Chevy Bolt is built with an 11.3-inch infotainment display that can handle navigation, music, and entertainment with Google built in. Notably, the refreshed Bolt doesn't have Apple CarPlay compatibility, even though previous models did. While Chevy revived the Bolt, it returns as a limited-run model. The carmaker said in a statement that it moved quickly to retain the nameplate in our portfolio for a little longer after hearing feedback from ending production, and added that the Bolt will be available for a limited time as one of our highest volume EVs at Chevrolet. Remember, you can find the latest gadget news, reviews, price drops, and more right now at Engadget.com. California has become the latest state to age-gate app stores and operating systems. AB 1043 is one of several internet regulation bills that Governor Gavin Newsom signed into law on Monday, including ones related to social media warning labels, chatbots, and deepfake pornography. The state assembly passed AB 1043 with a 58-0 vote in September. The legislation received backing from notable tech companies such as Google, OpenAI, Meta, Snap, and Pinterest. The companies claimed the bill offered a more balanced approach to age verification with more privacy protection than laws passed in other states. Unlike with legislation in Utah and Texas, children will still be able to download apps without their parents' consent. The law doesn't require people to upload photo IDs either. Instead, the idea is that a parent will enter their child's age while setting up a device for them. So it's more of an age gate than age verification. The operating system and/or app store will place the user into one of 4 age categories: under 13, 13 to 16, 16 to 18, or adult, and make that information available to app developers. Enacting AB 1043 means that California is joining the likes of Utah, Texas, and Louisiana in mandating that app stores carry out age verification. The UK has a broad age verification law in place too. Apple has detailed how it plans to comply with the Texas law, which takes effect on January 1st, 2026. The California legislation takes effect 1 year later. AB 56, another bill Newsom signed Monday, will force social media services to display warning labels that inform kids and teens about the risks of using such platforms. These messages will appear the first time the user opens an app each day, then after 3 hours of total use, and once an hour thereafter. This law will take effect on January 1st, 2027 as well. Elsewhere, California will require AI chatbots to have guardrails in place to prevent self-harm content from appearing and direct users who express suicidal ideation to crisis services. Platforms will need to inform the Department of Public Health about how they're addressing self-harm and to share details on how often they display crisis center prevention notifications. The legislation is coming into force after lawsuits were filed against OpenAI and Character AI in relation to teen suicides. OpenAI last month announced plans to automatically identify teen ChatGPT users and restrict their usage of the chatbot. In addition, SB 243 prohibits chatbots from being marketed as healthcare professionals. Chatbots will need to make it clear to users that they aren't interacting with a person when they're using such services, and instead they're receiving artificially generated responses. Chatbot providers will need to remind minors of this at least every 3 hours. Newsom also signed a bill concerning deepfake pornography into law. AB 621 includes steeper potential penalties for third parties who knowingly facilitate or aid in the distribution of non-consensual, sexually explicit material. The legislation allows victims to seek up to $250,000 per malicious violation of the law. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributor Chris Holt and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and as always, we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.